Welcome to Lesson 16b, Perfect Competition Shutdown. This lesson identifies when owners prefer to produce output in the short run, even though profit is negative. For example, have you ever wondered why hotels at the beach stay open in the winter? The revenues during the winter months fail to cover all of the expenses, and they make all of their profits during the summer. This lesson explains why the hotels are open in the winter. They are not crying over spilt milk. A student might care because the lesson gives good advice for making decisions. The advice is, don't cry over spilt milk. That is, don't base your decision on things that have already occurred and over which you have no control. Focus on the future. What is the opportunity cost of making the choice, and what benefits do you anticipate? For example, don't hold on to stock or sell it because it has lost money. Buy it if you think its return based on its current price will be high, and sell it if you think the future return will be low. Remember, the opportunity cost of holding the stock is the price you could get today if you sell it. There are three main points. The first answers the question, should a firm shut down whenever it suffers loss? The answer is no. A firm suffers more loss when it shuts down if price is greater than average variable cost. Second question is, when should the firm shut down? A perfect competitor minimizes its loss in the short run by shutting down and producing no output whenever price is less than its minimum average variable cost. We're going to talk about when profit is negative for a perfect competitor. Our analysis has three implications about the relationships between price, average total cost, the profit maximizing quantity, and the maximum profit. The profit maximizing quantity and the maximum profit are both positive when price is greater than the minimum average total cost. Next, the profit maximizing quantity is positive and the maximum profit is negative. And also, the minimum loss is less than fixed cost when the minimum average total cost is greater than price, but price is greater than the minimum average variable cost. Finally, the profit maximizing quantity is zero. The maximum profit is negative, and the minimum loss equals fixed cost whenever the minimum average variable cost is greater than price. At the end of the lesson, the successful student should be able to do two things. They should be able to use information about average variable cost and price to determine whether a competitive firm prefers to produce or shut down. The student should also be able to use tables and graphs to identify the profit maximizing quantity and the maximum profit or minimum loss.